Let's look at different types of polynomial multiplication. The first type we want to look at is the multiplication of two monomials. Minus 4y to the fourth multiplied by negative 3y to the ninth. We should multiply the coefficients first, negative 4 times negative 3, and then the exponentials y to the fourth times y to the ninth. So that's going to be a total of plus 12. When we multiply exponentials, we add the power, so that's y to the 4 plus 9, or 13. Next, we want to multiply a polynomial and a monomial together. Parentheses 5x squared minus 9x plus 4 times minus 7x. I prefer to put the monomial in front, minus 7x, multiply it by the polynomial 5x squared minus 9x plus 4. Use distribution. Therefore, we're going to take minus 7x times 5x squared. That's negative 35x cubed. Be sure to add the powers. Negative 7x times negative 9x is a positive 63x squared. Negative 7x times 4 would be negative 28x. Now we're going to multiply binomials. For instance, x minus 2 times x minus 9. This is basically the process of distribution or FOIL. So we're going to multiply the first terms together. That gives us x squared. Multiply the outer terms together. That's negative 9x. The inner terms together, that's minus 2x. And the last terms together, that is plus 18. Notice how I've lined up like terms because we now need to add terms together. That's going to give me x squared minus 11x plus 18. Finally, let's look at two special products. 3v plus 4, 3v minus 4. This happens to be the sum and difference of the same values. Again, we want to use FOIL. So we multiply the first terms together, that is 9v squared. The outer terms, that is negative 12v. The inner terms, that's plus 12v. The outside the last terms, which would be minus 16. When we add, we notice that the middle terms are going to disappear. We have 9v squared minus 16. So the sum and the difference of like terms always leads to the difference of two squares. The next case we would like to talk about is a quantity, x minus 4 squared. Remember, squaring means to repeat. So we need to take x minus 4, repeat it as a product, times x minus 4. Foiling it, we get x squared minus 4x minus 4x plus 16. Adding, we get x squared minus 8x plus 16. So squaring a binomial leads to what we call a trinomial square. And lastly, let's multiply polynomials. So let's take 5x minus 4, a binomial, and multiply it times a trinomial, x squared minus 2x plus 4. Take the first term of the binomial, 5x, and multiply it times the trinomial, x squared minus 2x plus 4. And then take the second term of the binomial minus 4 times the trinomial x squared minus 2x plus 4. Performing some distributions, we're going to end up with 5x cubed minus 10x squared plus 20x minus 4x squared. Let's line them up. Let's line like columns up. So minus 4x squared plus 8x minus 16. Lining columns up makes it much easier to do the addition. So we're going to get 5x cubed minus 14x squared plus 28x minus 16. Let's do one more product of two binomials. So let's have 5w minus 1 times w plus 3. So multiplying the first terms, we get 5w squared. Multiplying the outside terms, we're going to get plus 15w. Multiplying the inside terms, we're going to get minus 1w. And finally, multiplying the last terms, we get minus 3. When we total like terms, we get 5w squared plus 14w minus 3.